feel any tightness or tension, try to breathe some energy there. And take a big, full cleansing breath in through your nose. And open your mouth, exhale, let it all out. Take another big, full cleansing breath in. Exhale, let it out. And then walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Feel that nice stretch from your pinky down to your hip. If you want, bring the right arm onto your low back. And then come back to center, walk your hands over to the left. If you want, you can bring your left hand onto your low back. And then come back into your child's pose. Take another big full breath in. Exhale it all out. And then let's come onto our hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide, shoulders are over your wrists, knees under your hips. And take a big full breath in. Lift your chest, fill your belly, cow pose. Exhale, belly button to spine, spine to ceiling, cat pose. Big full breath in. Big exhale out. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, release. And then come to your neutral spine. Drop your hips over to the right. Gaze to your left toe. And then start shifting the weight into your right hand. Extend your left leg long. Left arm stacks over the right. And then reach your left hand towards the top of the mat. If you want, you can pick up your left leg, really reaching through your side. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, bring elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, and exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach, exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach a little more, and then release your hands and knees back to the tabletop position. Drop your hips over to the left, gaze to your right toes, and then start shifting the weight into your left hand, taking a side plank with your knee on the mat. Right arm stacks over left, and then reach your right hand towards the top of the mat. Pick up your right leg, really lengthen through your side. Take a big breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Reach a little more. And then release hands and knees to your mat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into your downward dog. Bend and straighten your knees. Relax your neck muscles. Hello, Melissa. I'm gonna take another, hi Helen, take a big breath in. And exhale, let it out. Take another big full breath in. And exhale, let it out. One more full breath. Exhale, let it go. Lift your hands and walk forward. Come into your ragdoll, so your feet are 2 fist widths apart. Grab opposite elbow, let your head hang low. And then start swaying your body side to side. Still waking up our spine. If you feel it in your hamstrings, bend your knees a lot. You can shake your head no, or nod your head yes. Think of bringing a lot of space between your vertebrae. And then release your hands to the mat. Walk your toes and heels together to touch. Come into your halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine. Lengthen through the back of your legs. And take a forward fold. Pull your chest in towards your legs. Stand tall, arms overhead. Clasp your fingers, lengthen through your spine. Bring your gaze up to your thumbs and slowly trace the line across the ceiling. As you lift through your chest, let your gaze follow that line. And then slowly trace that line as you dive into your forward fold. Take a halfway lift. Come into your high plank, shoulders over your wrists. Shift your head forward like your head butting the wall ahead of you. Bend your elbows into your ribcage. Hold the chaturanga, tops of your toes to the mat. Lift your chest in the up dog. You can always take a cobra or a sphinx here if you want. And then tuck your toes and come into a downward dog. Big full breath in. Exhale, let it out. Come onto the balls of your feet and let your heels drop over to the right side of the mat. You can stay here if you want to take the side plank. Left arm stacks over the right. Nice job. Come back into your downward dog. Onto the balls of your feet. Let your heels drop over to the left if you want. Take the side plank on the left. Back to your downward dog. Take a big breath in. And the full exhale out. One more breath. Exhale, let it out. Lift your hands and walk forward. Take your halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Stand tall, arms overhead. Take a big breath in. And then shift the weight onto your toes. Lift your heels. Reach long through your spine, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. And then slowly start to bend your knees. Keep your heels lifted if you can. Coming into a chair pose, onto your toes. Lift a little more of your heels. And then release your heels to the mat. Peel your toes off. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Taking your halfway lift. And then your chaturanga options here if you want to come to your cobra or your sphinx or all the way into an up dog. Back to downward dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it out. Right leg, warrior one. Ooh. Bring your right knee over your right ankle. Both hips facing the front of your mat. Take a big breath. Exhale, open warrior two. Reverse your warrior, ribcage up to the ceiling. Keep the bend in your knee. Airplane your arms, taking your chaturanga. Or your cobra, take an up dog. Back to down. Left leg, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. And airplane those arms back to your chaturanga. Your choice here, we meet up in a dog and a dog whenever you're ready. Taking a big breath. And exhale, let it out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it out. One more full breath. Let it go. Lift your hands and walk forward. Taking your halfway lift, lengthen. Forward fold. Come back to chair. Squeeze your thighs. Release your shoulders a little bit away from your ears. Take a big breath in. Sink a little deeper on the exhale. Nice job, you guys. One more big breath. And your forward fold. Let's bring the left leg out behind you. So you're in a low lunge. Right knee is over your right ankle. Left hand drops in front of your foot. Right arm opens to the twist. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, open your arm a little further back as you lift your chest towards the ceiling. Push through your left heel, take a big breath. Exhale, twist a little more. And then your left hand is lightly gonna come off the mat. And your right arm is gonna pull your left arm up. Gaze to your right thumb, nice twist in your spine. Taking a big breath. And let's open to a warrior two on the other side. Nice job.
Thank you.
Reverse your warrior and take an extended side angle. Right elbow on your right knee, left arm overhead. You can stay here if you want to take your bind. Left arm can come behind you, right arm under your thigh. Let's release both hands to the left side of the mat and shift your hips so they're in a low lunge, still pushing out through your left heel, and then lower your knee to the mat. And then bringing both forearms onto the mat in your lizard pose.
If you can.
If you can, otherwise you can keep your arms engaged.
Like Brian.
Like Brian. Come back to tall arms. Bring your right hand on the other side of your left foot, so your foot is between both hands. And then light fingertips, slowly bring both arms up overhead. And then start to shift the weight forward, so really lengthening your left quadricep. Fingertips and gaze comes up the wall, maybe all the way up to the ceiling. Think of lifting through your chest. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades together, let your head fall back. Take another big breath. Inhale, lift your arms, and then on your exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, let your head fall. Nice job. Bringing both hands onto either side of your foot. Shift your hips back, peel your right toes off the mat. Think of lengthening behind your right thigh and calf. Maybe lowering your head in towards your knee. Shift the weight back into your low lunge. Pick up your left knee and then bring your right foot back to meet the left and lift your hips into a downward dog. Taking your big breath in. Exhale it out. Left leg comes forward into your low lunge. Right hand on the inside of your foot. Left arm lifts up into your twisted low lunge. Taking a big breath in. On the exhale, open your chest. Maybe lift your arms further towards the side wall. Take another inhale. Exhale, twist a little more. Nice job. Right hand is going to be very lightly on the mat, slowly lifting all the way up. Letting your left arm pull you up. Gaze to your left thumb. Nice job. Open up into a warrior two, facing the other side. Reverse your warrior. Take an extended side angle. Left elbow on your left thigh, right arm overhead. Options to stay here if you want to take your bind. Right arm comes behind you, left arm under your thigh. Keep the bend in your left knee. Pull your chest open. And then release both hands to the right side of the mat. Shift your hips so they're in the same direction as the mat. Lower your knee to the ground. And then from here you can either stay or bring your forearms onto the mat in your lizard pose. Feel that nice stretch on the left. And then coming to your tall arms. I don't think my son realizes that he's live on this tape right now with his talking. Light fingertips on the mat. Slowly lift up overhead. And then start shifting your weight forward, really lengthening through your right quads. Bringing your gaze and your arms up the wall, maybe up towards the ceiling. Really lift through your chest. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Maybe let your head fall back. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, squeeze. Release both hands on either side of your foot. Shift the weight, shift your hip back into your right heel. Peel your toes off the mat. Really lengthen behind your left calf and thigh. Lower your head to your knee. And then coming back into the low lunge, light fingertips on either side of your feet. Or I guess shift the weight into your hands. So let's bring our left foot back to meet the right and come into a downward dog. Taking your big breath in. Big exhale out. Lift your hands, walk forward. Halfway left. Forward fold. Stand tall, arms overhead. Take a big breath in. Going right into our dancer pose. Drop your right hand. Bend your right knee. And grab your foot. If you have a wall, use the wall. If you have a strap, maybe grab that strap around your foot. And then slowly start to kick your foot into your hands. Lift through your chest. Find something to focus on. And come back to your breath. And then without dropping the right foot, see if you can lower the right leg. Arms come overhead and wrap your right leg around your left leg. Right arm under your left arm into your eagle pose. So think of squeezing everything midline. Maybe pulling your hands away from your face. Sinking a little deeper and squeezing your thighs. Point your right toe towards the mat. And release. Nice job, you guys. Take a big breath in. Exhale, going to dancer pose on the left. So drop your left arm. Shift the weight into your right foot. Bend your left knee. And then when you're ready again, slowly start to kick your foot into your hand. Keeping your knee facing the same direction as the ground. Always use whatever props you have available to help deepen the stretch. And then slowly, without dropping the left foot, see if you can wrap it around the right. Ooh. Left arm comes under the right. Taking your eagle pose, squeeze your thighs and arms. Try to get everything center. Pull your shoulders back a little more. Pull your arms away, hands away from your face. And release. Nice job. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Take your halfway left. And then come into your high plank. Lower all the way to the mat. Arms overhead. Zip your legs up together. Exhale all your air out. And on your next breath, let your arms and legs lift up. Chest and thighs. Take a big breath. Inhale, lift a little more. One more breath. And release all the way down. Nice job. Drop your right cheek to the mat. Take a breath. Then on your next one, you can keep your hands on your side. If you want to, you can clasp them on your low back. Bring your chin back onto the mat. Zip your legs up together. Exhale all your air out. And then on your next breath, let your arms peel your chest, thighs, and toes. Inhale, lift. One more breath. And release all the way down. Nice job, you guys. Right cheek stays on the mat. Extend your right arm out perpendicular. With your left hand, you're gonna roll your body weight into your right shoulder. You can open your hips if you want. Left arm can open up. Think of really putting a lot of weight into that right shoulder, undoing the day's damage of hovering over computers and phones.
And delivering mail.
Patients at the hospital, children, mail, pets. And then release back to your belly. Peel your right arm up, switch to your left cheek. Left arm comes out perpendicular to the mat. And with your right arm, roll the weight into your left shoulder. If you want, you can bring your right arm behind you, open and stack your hips. Or open your hips up. And then release back onto your belly. Come onto your hands and your knees, and let's walk our body all the way through into a seated position, legs out in front of you. How are we doing, everybody? You're all muted, I can't hear you. Let's take a big breath in, reach your arms overhead, really lengthen through your spine. Come out of your sit bones, reach toward the ceiling, and then slowly start to reach towards the front. Reach towards your toes, your ankles, your thighs, whatever you can grab, and then slowly let your body melt into your legs. If you want a deeper stretch, you can pull your toes back towards you and feel that stretch behind your calves and hamstrings, lengthening the back of your legs. Take another big breath, inhale, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, fold a little deeper into your legs. And then slowly come back up, open your legs out wide. Right arm is gonna come inside of your right thigh, and then drop it down so your right elbow is inside of your right thigh. Left arm's gonna reach up. We're gonna think of stretching the left side. So reach that left arm over your head. If you can reach towards your toe, that's fine, but think of lifting your chest up, not reaching towards your knee. We want the chest lifted up. Come back to seated position, left arm pulls you up, and let's switch it out. Left arm's gonna drop inside your left thigh, lengthen through your right. Reaching the right arm over your head. Get a nice stretch on your right obliques. And then bringing both arms back center. Let's bring our legs together and come onto your back. Bend your knees, walk your heels close towards your bottom. So your choice, you can either take bridge, lifting your hips up. If you want to take wheel, bring your hands up by your ears. We're just gonna have time for one of them. So take your choice, 5 breaths, and when you're ready, lift up into your pose. Take one more breath. And then lower all the way down, soles of your feet together, knees flap out wide. In your Supta Baddha Konasana, allowing your spine some time to get back to its natural alignment. Then your choice, if you want to go into your waterfall, hands come under your low back. Feet are going to stack over your hips. If you want to go right into your shoulder stand, fingertips face towards your tailbone, elbows on the mat, rock and roll your legs up. And then wherever you are, trying to keep your feet stacked over your hips in either pose. If you're in the shoulder stand, think of really lengthening. If you're in the waterfall, just let the fresh oxygenated blood flow back into your body. It should be a very effortless pose. If you're in the shoulder stand and you want more, you can bring your feet over your head into your pike. Hands clasped behind you on the floor. If you're in the pike and you want more, you can bend your knees into your ears, grab your thighs. If you're in the waterfall and you want to take your happy baby, you can bend your knees, grab your toes or your ankles. Try to get your thighs parallel to the floor. Just let everything go. And wherever you are, slowly release whatever position you're in and let your legs roll onto the mat. Let your feet slide all the way down. Arms take up as much space as you can. Taking a big breath in. And as you exhale, feel the weight of your body melt even heavier into the floor. Bring the back of your neck into the mat. Just let everything go, no longer trying to do. Just allow yourself to be. And taking another breath, start moving some fingers, ankles, wrists, and toes. And let's come into a seated position.